Well, hey y'all, welcome to
Welcome.
the Family Empire Houston. I always get this, okay? Wrong. Panel, y'all. It's season 1, episode 8, the final twist. And this is the finale, y'all. I'm a little upset. I just realized this as we was coming on. I was like, damn. But we're gonna come back to y'all and give y'all something else. So, it's not over. It's not over. It's just this is over. But this,
It ain't over.
yeah, it ain't over. Right. What Kirk said, it ain't over. Stomp. What people say. All right, y'all. So if you already, please make sure you went ahead and hit that like button for us. Let the algorithm do what it do. Let the people know we here. Sorry, we are late. I had technical Mac difficulties, and y'all know how I feel about these Macs. I swear to God, I don't know.
It's just you. I'm starting to. It's user error.
It's just Apple products. It's just Apple products in general.
No, it's user error. Nobody else has problems with their Macs, Trees.
No, it's just Apple products in general. I don't know.
No, it's just
I'm telling you.
not
It's
the product.
iPads, all this stuff. Anyway,
about products. It's just
anyway, y'all. So yeah, this was a good finale episode. I was a little ticked off. I was admitting to the girls. I slept the first 15 minutes, but I picked it up right where I needed to because I got some words for Mama Joy. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, let's get into this intro. Let's see. Hey, Ravine. And yeah, y'all. And then we about to get into it and get shady. All right. So I'll let one of you ladies start this off since I already told y'all I was asleep.
I can start it off.
Okay.
Basically, they was doing a pitch. Jamisha, she had a pitch with the what's some people?
The Sheltons.
Developers. I don't know their names. With the developers.
The Sheltons.
The what?
The Sheltons are their name.
There you go. Basically trying to get Oscarine on board. Initially, she really wasn't feeling it. She whispered over to her daughter, like, yeah, I'm really not with it. I'm not, no. They're talking about 5 years. I think I want to sell. Okay, that's way too long. So then Jamisha was like, you know what? We got part 2. We're going to take y'all out to the land so you can see the vision. Okay.
Some people have to visualize it.
I do. I definitely got to visualize. I need to see it. I'm
the same way. You can't just tell me something and not.
I'm one of those people that'll buy a house because it's staged. That's me. I'm a visual person. So basically, I really wasn't feeling it. But then, because her daughter spoke up and basically was like, yeah, she's feeling like this 5 years thing is too long. She wanna build. She wanna get these 28 properties out. Okay, get them all rented, and y'all talking about doing it in phases. Nicole was like, no. See, I think there's some confusion here. Okay. She was like, basically, it can be built in 2 years, but you're going to maximize your money by doing it in 5. Okay. So the developer basically explained that, we do it in phases so that, you're having the bank pay for it rather than you having to come out of your pocket, just all the money. You know what I mean? He was like,
I do like how Nicole chimed in and like to help support what, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Granny was still looking at them like, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I'm not trying to do this. But for whatever reason, I guess, like I hate to say Nicole might be the favorite, but it seems like she had that little extra when she added her little push to it. It did help.
Well, that also changed their thought. I mean, we're going from thinking that we have to do it in phases. It's going to take 5 years to, okay, actually doing it in phases is going to make us more money. We don't have to come out of pocket as much money.
And who was paying for it? I think that made a difference too about who was paying for it.
That's right. Because Oscarine wanted to know who was coming out of pocket. The bank, if we do it in phases. The bank, if we do it in phases. Yeah. So basically, Oscarine was eventually she was eventually on board. She was like, oh, okay. So basically they was talking about how they could turn her 75,000, I think is what she paid for it originally, $75,000 property into a $8 million one. And all she heard was dollar signs, dollar signs. And yeah, she was like, I'm with it.
Yeah, and I'm as Really B said, it was so fun because I did get to go back and watch it or whatever. And as Really B said, I think I would have been disappointed. Like they couldn't have came back to me with no season 2 if they didn't agree to do this land. Because at this point, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like
Now
the whole premise of the show.
Now we're gonna get to see them develop the land.
Right. Let me say hey to the people that came in. Hey Ace, Mina Ruth, and hey Symmetry. What's up? Anything to add on that? Really, B?
No, I agree with all of that. And I agree with you 100%. Like, I was so frustrated. Like, I get it. It was a storyline and they weaved it through the whole season. I think it was weaved through really well. But I'm like you. I would have been very disappointed if grandma had been like, yeah, no, I'm good. We just gonna
right. Then it would have been like, what are we
doing? Right. I would have been so disappointed. So I agree.
Next scene, I think is it the adoption or I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you had that scene.
No, that's the one I really missed. I ain't get a chance to go back and watch that one.
Oh, okay. So basically, Nicole came home. She's still talking about this adoption thing. Daddy Larry is there playing with little Larry. Well, he ain't little, but son Larry. They playing pool or whatever, and he makes the comment like, yeah, you want to, adopt a baby. That's going to be like bringing a chihuahua around a pit bull. Because apparently Layton ain't nothing to play with. Okay. She ain't nothing nice. So, they're trying to have a conversation. She said that she tried to talk to Layton about it previously, but Layton really wasn't going for it. They literally showed us the clip and Layton said she didn't want to talk about it. But you can't tell Nicole that. Nicole is hell-bent on the fact that Layton wants a sibling. She's been telling her that she wants a sibling, not so much a sibling. And Larry kind of thinks that she just wants a playmate, but not like a full-time playmate.
Right.
Mama and daddy's attention and love. And Nicole ain't trying to hear none of this. So she actually calls Layton into the room. Layton was in there for less than 2.5 seconds. She said, I don't want to talk about this. And turned her little ass back around and went the hell out the room. And basically, Larry's just kind of like, I don't want to put my daughter in no uncomfortable position. And Nicole is like, that's what Layton want. That's what I want. But that's really not what it's giving. It's giving you're the only one that wants that. So, yeah, that was pretty much it.
I did see a clip of that. Now, it does come off like, and I mean, I'm sure maybe to your point, I think that the little girl probably was like, yeah, it'd be cool to have somebody to play with, but here consistently all the time and taking away from my attention, I think that's what she really fears. I think
and I don't know how long ago that was that she was originally having it, because she said she's 7 now. So she's definitely in school where she got playmates.
Right.
So she like, do I really need a sibling?
So I have an unpopular opinion.
Okay. Hey, Xavier. Sorry.
I don't even understand why we having a conversation. I don't understand why we negotiating with a terrorist. Why are we negotiating with a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, however old she is? Ma'am, we having a kid. You are having a sibling, and we just gonna fucking get over it. Since when do we start asking kids if they want a brother or sister?
Because I guess if they was, I guess it would be the same
thing. My mama
didn't
ask me if I wanted a little sister. She just showed the fuck up.
I guess it's the same thing if you got pregnant. If you got pregnant, because she has the choice versus her getting pregnant.
Okay,
but she wants another child. Like, I'm not understanding why are you letting an 8-year-old dictate what you do. Is she paying the mortgage?
Okay, hold on. So let me just say this. I understand what you are saying, right? I think this is just my opinion. I think that it's because it's an adoption, because I do think I remember seeing one video or some TikTok where the parents were announcing to their child that they were and the girl was so upset and she wasn't happy at all. And she was in tears, like really upset by it. And they were like, oh no, this is a happy thing. And her mother was actually carrying this child. So I think what it is more like when you're carrying it, she gets a chance to, she got 9 months to get used to the idea of having a sibling.
And adoption can take up to 2 years. She got time for an adoption too.
But I think I don't know. You are so funny. But I mean, I think it's a valid point though.
I'm like real talk, and maybe I know it's unpopular for some people, but honestly, I really feel like that's part of the problem with our society. We give kids way too much power and how they are children. They don't get opinions.
And then look, okay.
I'm a gentle parent. So I definitely
look, you saying that now, but let that pit bull mess with that chihuahua, okay? You're gonna be mad.
That's a child. Like Nicole said, it's our job to make her comfortable with the situation. It is our job.
That don't always happen.
An only child. I mean, my brother was the only child. There are 8 years between me and my brother. And it was the same thing. My brother wasn't happy that I was there.
Stuff.
Yes, there was some growing pains that had to happen. But at the end of the day, that is part of your job as a parent. I wish the hell I would let a child that don't pay for shit dictate what I'm about to do in my house. I'm sorry, no ma'am. If I want another child, I'm gonna have another child.
Jealous little MF in that house, ready to snap on that little baby. I'm trying to tell you.
But that's what kids do. Kids fight. That's what you do. I put me and my siblings for it. Me and my siblings for it. We disagreed. Sometimes we yelled at each other.
The kids
sometimes
now is different.
Sometimes it got physical. That's what the hell kids do.
Look, the kids now is different. They just fighting.
No, the kids are not different. What's different is the way people are raising their kids. Kids are kids.
Whoop.
Kids are kids.
Look,
what's really different is the way because again, people are raising their kids with this much power.
Like
I deal with it every day in school. I deal with it every day in school.
Situation.
Oh, the fight.
No, that's not an excuse for. I'm sorry. I just feel differently. Now, granted, I don't have no kids, but I'm coming from the point of view of I'm in a school every day and I deal with parents and I hear parents have these conversations. I called a parent last week and told a parent, your child isn't wearing his uniform to school, and the parent said, I'm going to talk to him about that. What? What the hell you mean? Did you buy uniforms? Does he have uniforms that fit? Then I'm telling you that he's not wearing them, and you know that that's a part of the school policy. What you talking to him about?
Because she wants to make sure it's about the feelings now. And this, I'm not saying I disagree with anything that you're saying. I am saying, y'all know me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Really okay.
I don't give a fuck about them kids and their feelings.
Really, B. She's a soft parenter. Don't pay no mind to her.
I'm playing advocate. A lot of people now, before, I agree with you, really, B. We didn't get those options. We didn't get to express our feelings. And I'm just saying, I think that as adults, we realized that was a good thing, but we also realized like, oh, damn, there was a lot of stuff that I held in that I didn't get to get out as a child, or I might be harboring as I get older because I wasn't able to express myself because I was a child and my opinion didn't matter. So I think, and y'all could disagree with me in the chat. I'm just giving the different perspective, and I'm not necessarily even saying I agree, but I think that's where that comes from. Like that particular scenario that you're talking about is people they want their children's feelings to be respected, even if they're not. Look, really be his kid.
Let me tell you what pissed me off about this scene. I didn't care nothing about this adoption thing. Who wants a child? Who don't? Honestly, I didn't give a damn. I don't. I still don't. What pissed me off was her talking about, 3 years ago, we probably shouldn't have been bringing a child into this situation because we had our problem. Girl, can you just say the man cheated on you and get it out? Like, just say it. Just say the man cheated on you. Okay. You wanted a baby. He don't want one. He probably, like I said, still out doing what the hell he doing. That's another reason why he don't want no damn adoption. Just say the man cheated. Can you please just tell us what the hell is going on? And now we probably ain't gonna find out till next season.
Well. Ah,
Xavier, that's my point. Xavier said to avoid conflict. Why are you worried about having a conflict with a child that you gave birth to, that you taking care of? I don't give a fuck about conflicting with my child.
you know,
I don't
Xavier was going
understand
to.
why are we acting like, why are we walking around on eggshells around our children? What you mean to avoid conflict? I'm not avoiding shit with my child.
Larry
Okay.
don't even want to give a damn, and it's only because he
My
don't want
mama,
me.
my mama was very clear that she was not one of my little friends. And now that I'm an adult, my mom is one of my best friends. Anything that happens, she's one of the first people I call good, bad, or indifferent. But as kids, she was very clear. I'm not your friend. I ain't trying to be your friend. I don't give a damn whether you like me or not. I don't.
Xavier said my mama didn't care about my opinions, and I was 15 and 22. She just kept having baby. Oh well. Ravine says she's with Really B. Why are we talking to this child and letting her decide? I didn't talk to my daughter before I had my son. I said, nah, adoption or not, it's still up to the adults, not the child. Xavier said it depends on the age of the child they're adopting. And then,
Why?
you know, siblings gonna fight. F those kids.
F them kids.
Julie said, preach, Really B.
Yeah.
Ravine said, my children don't decide what I do, okay?
Okay.
Look, Julian said, parents surrender their power to the children for God knows why. You know what? Like I said, I don't disagree with y'all. I remember my mother telling me very long ago when I was young, and still to this day, people be like, well, why won't you say this to your mom? And I'm like, because my mom told me when I was about 6 years old, I am a grown-up and you never tell me what I need to do. And so even that now that she's older, I question her, she is grown. And that was stuck in my head. So if it's anything that I feel like, oh, I want to talk to my mom about, or any dealing with her stuff, I don't question it because she's the mom and I'm never supposed to tell her what to do. So that's the only thing where that's why I was saying, like, it sticks with you. It really does. And sometimes maybe you do need to have conversations. But Ravine said, I have children and my children do what I say. It's not a negotiation. And I understand that too, Ravine, because, you know, respect is a big thing. Xavier said it's avoiding conflict. Why tell the child when you can simply explain to them why they have to do something?
I don't have to explain shit. I said, do it. I'm your mama. Do it. I said, wash the dishes. Why do I have to explain to you why I need you to wash the dishes if you don't get your ass in that kitchen?
But you know what? I don't know if it's her that feels the need to have to explain it to Leighton. I think
because she was the one that was like, it's up to us as the adults to get. I
think it's because Larry. It's because Larry is saying, "Oh, it's whatever Leighton wants," but that's because Larry don't want to do it.
Well, Julian said, "My mom let us express our feelings, but the bottom line was the bottom line." I can understand that. Symmetry said there could still be a safe space for a child to express themselves. But as the parent, I am the ultimate decision maker.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm okay with that too.
Xavier said it prevents the why and makes the child more likely to follow if they understand. See, and I think all of these are valid points. I'm the one that I consider all sides. So I don't think one style is worse than the other. I think as long as you
wish I would have asked my mama why when my mama told me to do something. I wish I would have fixed my lips. I would still be looking for my teeth. Why?
I think as long as you're raising respectful children, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being inquisitive. I see people and they be like, well, mom, why can't I touch the stove? Well, you burn your hand and da-da-da. So go ahead and try it if you want to, but I explained to you, you know what I mean? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Look, Really B's like, just don't touch the stove. Ravine said, I didn't need to express my feelings at 7. I didn't know enough to decide anything. I don't have any regrets or hurt feelings about that. Okay.
I don't have a problem with like if you say the stove is hot, I don't have a problem with don't touch the stove. No, the stove is hot. Like I'm not that being that ridiculous. But what I'm saying is once I've explained that the stove is hot, now at that point you have a choice because there are gonna be some kids that's just gonna be hard-headed and they're gonna have to find out the hard way. We've all done that. You know what I mean? So I'm not being that extreme, y'all. I get that, but I'm just saying if I want to grow my family and me and my husband, and I understand your point, Nels, that I agree with you. I don't think Larry is on board because I think if Larry were on board, I do think his attitude would be different. So I agree with you on that part. But I just feel like if me and my husband have decided we're going to expand our family and we're not going to necessarily do it the natural way because of whatever reason, then we're going to sit down, we're going to have the conversation. And yes, her feelings are valid, but her feelings don't dictate. You see what I'm saying? Yes, we can have the conversation. I do want to, yes, I want to know how you feel. We are bringing a new child into this house. Yes, I get that. I'm being a little extreme, but I do get that. But my point is, her opinion is not going to dictate our decision. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
And
Ravine said, let's leave something for next season, Nels.
I disagree. I need confirmation. Okay?
Y'all are funny.
I need confirmation. So really, be stop giving me these looks. When
That's so true.
What looks?
I say the man is a cheater, I need the confirmation.
She just gets a look that look like. I'm sure, like she probably gets
like
yeah. All right. Sharice said, "Hey, really be. I don't watch the show, but I always tune in to support. Hey, Shadeinthecity. I had to resubscribe. Yeah, thank you, Sharice, for doing that. I feel like YouTube has been doing that to me. Like I've been having to go and resubscribe to a lot of people. So thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Locked Queen. Ravine said, my daughter is 27 and she has some good ideas now that I can accept, but I didn't do that when she was 7. Okay. And let's be honest, Leighton doesn't seem respectable. Oh, well.
I agree with that.
I
don't want to talk about it. You just walk away. Look, I started cursing.
Xavier said, I think Leighton is respectable. She's just strong-minded, like the women in her family. There you go, Xavier. You know what? Xavier, I don't know where you live or but I swear, whenever you come to the DMV area or whenever I come to you, because I feel like we would go back and forth and just pop off random scenarios and situations and aggravate the hell out of Really Be.
It wasn't the saying I don't want to talk about it. It was the like that's the end of conversation. I'm just leaving now. Mm-hmm. Just to walking off. That's what made it disrespectful. Because how you know I'm done talking? How you know I ain't got a rebuttal?
It was too much for her. Like even now, like prime example, my son's teacher, they have a thing.
Then express that and ask if it's okay for you to leave. Don't just walk off.
Okay, so prime example, like they have something in his class, like if they feel overwhelmed or they can't handle something, they like will put up a 4, and that means like I need a moment. I need to step away. I need a minute. And I was like, oh, that's very, because we didn't get a minute. We didn't get, look at Really Be's face. She's like, this bullshit. What do you do, Really Be, when your students need a minute?
A minute to do what?
They just need maybe whatever.
They want a bathroom break. That's how they get their minute. But they be like, look, I started to say your name. They be like, Really Be, can I go use the bathroom? That's how they get their minute.
I'm not like a minute to do what?
To not have to do no work, to chill, to relax, to get their mind off of stuff.
That happens at 3:10 when they go to fuck home.
Remember, Trace, we used to go to the guidance counselor's office and just chill in there. Look,
yeah,
we tell the teacher we going to the guidance counselor.
I mean, if I have a student that's legitimately having a moment, like I had a situation early the other day, a student almost got into a student almost got into a fight at lunch, and she was still like hype, and she was like, "Can I just stay out here in the hallway for a few minutes before I come into class?" Yeah, girl, get yourself together. Go to the bathroom. Do what you got to do. Don't wander. Don't go find the girl. You know what I mean? But just be like, "Ooh, can we chill for a minute?" This is high school.
No, girl. We used to literally be like, we got to the bathroom and then end up in the guidance counselor's office till the class was over.
Yeah, we really used to work the system. It's terrible. Ray V said, Really Be, I have you for 45 minutes now. You just sit and learn. Hey, Chef Don. Welcome.
Now, mind you, I'm ADHD, so I teach the way I don't just sit and talk for the whole class period. They're going to get 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 if I'm on a roll. And then they're going to be working on stuff and they're going to have activities. And am I the kind of person that's going to be like, you're off task. What are you doing? No, just make sure it's done when it's by the time it's supposed to be done. So if you wander off into whatever, or if you're not, that kind of thing. But as far as like, can I just put my head down because I need 5 minutes? 5 minutes to do what?
Xavier, where have you been? There's more than fighting going on right now, and school just started.
Right.
Child.
I don't know
These
if
kids-
or really B, can you send
I'm
it to me?
so mad.
I know Chef Don Don is doing something here in DC. And I actually want to go. I was going to hit you up about that, and it's funny that he jumped in the chat. But
Okay.
you can send me that, and I want to share it. So yeah, but because that sounds like fun, and I imagine food is going to be involved. So that's my type of situation.
Yeah, it's a brunch. It's a kitchen table talk brunch. I will be there. So now Shade in the City is gonna be there. So that's definitely gonna be a good time.
Right. Connie John said, "Hey, really be in chat. Let me go watch the episode. I'll catch the replay." Oh, all right.
History Girls Rock. Hey.
Yes, History Girls Rock. I do love. Was it Bam Girl? Hi, everybody. Hey, and yes, we definitely will be supporting. Julian said, "I like the progressive idea of encouraging children to recognize when their emotions are becoming too much and they need a minute to reflect. But I also recognize kids could weaponize it." So, Julian, this is a perfect example of what my son does. He absolutely needs them, and he'll tell you he needs a moment. But we're now in a phase where he uses those emotions to now get out of not wanting to do things and do stuff because he knows I'm trying to be mindful of, oh, well, I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you. And I think that's what really B talks about. Well, who gives a if you're upset? You're gonna be upset sometimes. That's gonna happen, right? And so yeah, but I hear what you're saying. So I think what the next scene was when Aunt Jackie came over to see Keisha, or am I wrong? Y'all keep me
I
straight.
got Caramel and Keisha. Yeah, Aunt Jackie. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, basically the next scene we see that was Aunt Jackie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, Aunt Jackie comes over to visit Keisha and Caramel in their new home, which, as y'all know, prayers up for them. I hope everything is getting better. Because they had a tree fall in their house when they were having that whole hurricane situation over the summer. But anyway, so let me know if I missed anything, y'all. But basically, Keisha admits that Aunt Jackie definitely has been like a mom to her. She talks about how she was introduced to the family. And basically, Aunt Jackie is telling her like, "Yo, I think you need to reach out, try to talk to your dad. I know y'all not on the best of terms, but you only get one dad. And, you got to try to make it better." But Keisha isn't really, she's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to think about it." But I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like they still haven't. I feel like I heard, or I think it was you, really, B, when we talked about it last weekend when she did her interview with Dustin. She said that her and her dad still aren't in a good place for the most part. They don't really talk to each other.
Yeah, they're still not in a good place. She said she was just taking a break. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to, like I said last week, I really do like this show and I really do like these people. So I don't really want to go too much further because if I keep going, it's going to get disrespectful. At this point, I just feel like, I just think it's really effed up that you chose to stay with a man that you knew had a baby outside of y'all's relationship. And but you didn't want to have anything to do with that baby, and you were okay with him not being a part of that child's life. I just think that's effed up as the adult. You made a decision to stay with the man knowing he had a child. It'd be different if you did not know and you found out 7 years later. You knew because she even said, "Well, he was living with me." Okay, I got it. He was living with you, but clearly he was cheating because clearly he got a whole nother lady pregnant. And you said, and then she said, and the thing was, she was like, "Well, all I asked was for a blood test." So then you did know about Keisha and you did know there was a possibility. And why do you need the blood test? If he ain't questioning it, why do you need the blood test?
He know what he was doing, what he was dipping in.
Right. That's just me.
I thought about you really big when she was like, and he chose to marry me. I was like,
because she thought you got a prize, girl. You didn't get no prize. Big Bubba is not a prize.
And I think it's funny that they call him Bubba. They don't even call him
Right.
Daddy.
They don't call him
They
Daddy.
call
They
him
call him
Bubba.
Bubba.
Right.
Bubba is not the prize, ma'am. Bubba is not the prize.
It was crazy. Monet was like, "Oh, we need to move forward and put this behind us." She was like, "Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do." She need to be happy that she was even blessed.
Girl,
to be
that's what did it for me.
Family.
Nails. I was done after that. I was done when she said she should be happy that she was blessed to be in this family.
I said, what?
And can I just say, I just want to say this because I know I expressed how I was not happy with Monet last episode. But I really was here for Monet because she was basically trying to tell her mom, like, I can't ride with you on this pedestal. Like, I can't, yes, you're my mother and I love you, but this sword that you're trying to fall on and thinking that you're right and I'm going to protect what she say? Ain't nobody going to steal my joy, even though that's my name.
You know what though? I
She
felt
don't look like she got an ounce of joy in her. I'm sorry.
I felt like, remember when Nicole wouldn't talk about it with her mom and she kept on shutting her down when she wanted to talk about it? Yeah. They found somebody else that would.
Right.
They found somebody else that would. Monet was like, Monet is now the one who was talking to Joy. Yes, talking to Joy, letting her get it out, and letting her make a damn fool of herself.
Mina Ruth said Joy and her husband are trash, and I'll just leave it at that. Symmetry said, and she still has that mindset. Overcomer said she decided to be with him after he made the baby, then she should have accepted the baby. Absolutely. Especially if y'all might have been together, but if y'all weren't married, I could actually see forgiving that. I mean, I'm gonna still be a little salty, but with you, not with the baby, because that ain't her fault.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't even have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with her saying, listen, okay, he cheated. He had a baby, but I want to stay in this relationship. He's the father of my child as well, and I want to work this out. I don't care about none of that because, listen, I can't be more mad than you are. If you choose to stay with that man knowing he cheated on you and had a whole baby, I could care less. My problem, though, is you not accepting that child because you made a conscious decision to stay with a man that you knew had a child outside of y'all's marriage or relationship, whatever, and you chose to stay with him, which means, in my opinion, you chose to accept that child. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem that I have is that here we are 40 years later and you still won't accept that child. That child had nothing to do with this. And let's just assume for a minute, and no disrespect, Keisha, if you see this, I'm just using this as an example. I ain't trying to talk bad about your mama. Let's just assume for a minute that it's everything Joy said it was, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say that Joy and Bubba was living the good life and they loved Bubba down the street and Keisha seduced him and forced him into an affair. That still don't have nothing to do with Keisha. Whoever, child. That still don't have nothing to do with Keisha. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Joy said it was her mama that put her in this position because she knew that she was having a baby with a man that was in a relationship.
Child, bye.
Well, Mina Ruth said they not even married. Let's be real about that. Xavier said it's giving common law. Very, very Tara.
Oh, wait, they're not married because she said they are.
Well, they probably are now. Hey y'all, Joy talking about
Tara and Peter Guns.
She sleeps well at night. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she sleeps well at night. I said, ooh.
Lord Jesus, look, for them to be such a praying family, I'd be like, I wonder what, everybody got an answer when the day comes, but bless your heart. Miss Cookie said Monet is still a bit shady. She only parrots what Nicole says. Okay, I can respect that view.
What up, Chris?
It's giving Kirk, Rashida, and Jasmine. They just older. Well, hey, Chris. Oh, we about to get to you because I said what, Chris, we gotta have a conversation, okay? So yeah, Capricorn Moon Goddess says she had a baby that she knew was in a relationship, but they never clarified if she knew before she got pregnant. I think you're trying to say. She knew it was in a relationship, but they never.
What she said she never knew. She had a baby that she knew was in a relationship, but they never clarified that she knew before he got pregnant. I don't know what you're saying, Capricorn Moon. What?
I don't know if they mean before Joy got pregnant.
Who is the she? It's a lot of she's in this scenario.
I think I'm assuming I don't know if she's referring to Joy or if she's referring to.
I thought she was referring to Joy. If that's the case, Joy was pregnant first.
Yeah, because Nicole, I think,
Joy was pregnant first.
But they're so close. It seems like they're so close in age that
they're like 4 months apart.
Right. That I can't even say that, like, oh, she was pregnant first and then her mom got pregnant. Like, he was clearly doing the do, and they're back to back, as Drake would say. Okay.
He's still doing it when he know Joy was pregnant.
Right.
It wasn't like I need to call this quits. I need to stop. I got a whole baby mama.
And I'd be willing to bet that it didn't stop then.
That's what I'm saying.
Monet was side-eyeing her mom a bit this episode when Miss Joy made some of her statements, in my opinion. No, that's what I was saying, Ravine. That's why I was like, I was here with Monet. I was proud, like, because last week I was so disappointed. I was like, what is going on? This is not.
But do you think she was? I wouldn't even necessarily say side eye. I know she did get quiet a couple times while her mom was talking, but I don't know if that's because she knew she would get ate up. Okay. Or if she actually agreed, or I'm sorry, disagreed.
I think her mom. I think there were a couple of things her mama said that she was like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? But see, that's when Nicole knew. That's why Nicole cut her off when they was down in that steakhouse. That's why Nicole was like, mama, I don't want to hear it.
I told y'all she be trying to save her because she knows
she knew where her mama was going.
With her mother, that she's right. And the problem is when you think you're right, so you don't see, she's not seeing what we see. So she's like, yeah, I'm right. They messy. I had a right to feel away. They should have just minded their business and left her where she was at. That's exactly what it's giving. Now, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's exactly what it's giving. And yeah, no, it's terrible. Capricorn Moon gotta say. So I was saying they didn't clarify if Keisha's mom knew he was in a relationship before she got pregnant. Maybe she didn't find out till after she got pregnant.
The way Joy made it seem is like
I don't put nothing past Bubba. But listen, and Keisha and Joy, well, Keisha's mom and Joy, I don't believe they probably wasn't the only ones. Bubba was out there.
Look, Ravine said, and Bubba knew Joy was pregnant and was still having sex with women raw. But you got the nerve to be mad at the woman.
Mm.
Still with the dusty man. Sorry, Bubba.
I'd have been scared. I'd have been scared. I'd been waking up with fleas. Ain't no way. I ain't doing it.
Right. What do you mean? You missed it? You missed the episode? Okay, y'all do the next scene.
He missed what we were talking about.
Oh, okay. Y'all do the next scene. Oh, I gotta kill this bug, and let me turn off my camera because I'm about to run. Like y'all do what y'all do. Go ahead. Y'all still here.
What was the next scene, child? Because after that, it wasn't really much left after that, was it?
No, it's a house, right? They doing they setting up the house.
Oh yeah, the house. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is where Chris. Yeah, this is Chris's part.
Right. He came in just in time.
So Jamisha and Jaquita, they sitting down, they talking about this luxury launch. They secured a $4 million listing. Okay, so they basically trying to get together and try to figure out how, look, they got to make this thing sell. Okay, they got to, stage it. They got to get Chris to do what he do, get the pictures right. And basically, what else? Hold on. Whoa. That's basically it.
So they got some $1 million listing, and they're using that to launch that. I think that's great that they got it. I think it's a great opportunity. I think they did a really, really good job. That party looked nice. Like it definitely was a great party. And I was here for it. I'm happy for them.
There was one thing Jaquita sat down and spoke with her sister, and basically Jamisha's talking about how she has all the stuff on her plate, and she don't know how she's gonna find time, but she gotta make it do what it do. And Jaquita basically says that she got a lot of stuff on her plate too. She normally just keeps it to herself, but she does say that she is super proud of her husband. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he got to do with this contract, even though we know, she know, the world know, just the ratings don't know that he ain't really want to do it. You know what I mean? But he did it to keep a steady income. But she said in order to get their dream home and to have another child, he's gonna have to pick up some more gigs. Um. So yeah. So then at the party, it was staged beautifully. I mean, that house was nice. It was real nice. Look,
I mean,
Granny
that
was
was
even
definitely a party I
Granny
wanted
was
to be
even
at.
asking, "What's the price tag?"
Okay.
Huh?
Did you the catering alone? I would have been woo.
Yeah,
Jesus,
it was
look
nice.
real nice.
Granny was like, "They selling this house. How much they want for it?" When they said $4 million, she said, "I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night spending that type of money on a house. I couldn't even do it." Okay. But Nicole, she is basically trying to give her vision to Chris. Chris, I ain't gonna lie, he seemed a little uninterested. Chris, okay, he
He
seemed a little.
did. He did seem checked out. He seemed really
He was
checked
a little
out.
checked out. But you know what though? He did say in a confessional, he's bored with this. He said he is bored constantly shooting real estate. He said he wanted to do something meaningful. Look, then he took his ass outside in the garage shooting the damn Rolls Royce. I said that is meaningful. That make it beautiful. Okay, that thing is beautiful. Um, so she went outside, she saw him or whatever. She sat down in the car with him, basically letting him know that, she's proud of him and asked him how he's feeling about the contract. I don't think he really answered. I don't think he really got to answer, but we know the answer to that. But he basically she asked him for a hug and he was like, she always want to hug me. Like
I thought that was funny.
I feel like it's a little weird.
She was like, she's always finding ways to hug.
I we can dap it up, do a little handshake or something. Why she always want to hug me? Probably because she ain't getting it from her husband. That's fine.
Oh, you are terrible. And Chris, I would like to know if you're still in the chat. I'd like to know. So, what are you seeing yourself doing or moving into? Because I think he hinted to this in the middle of the season. He just couldn't say it last time he was in our chat, and he was like, "Y'all gonna see." So clearly he did. Obviously, got the contract, but it sounds like he still walked away. But you can answer that. Maybe you can or can't answer. I don't know. If they green light y'all for season 2, they might wrap you up and keep you quiet again. So I don't know. But if you can't answer, let us know. I'm sorry, let me go through some of the comments. Ravine said, Bubba knew Joy was pregnant. Oh, we touched on that. Overcomer said, Joy didn't want our Jackie to pick her up either. Bless you. They probably knew each other. I think we said that, that they probably knew each other. They better hope no more kids turn up they didn't know about from Bubba. Right. Because as Billy B said, Bubba was in the streets. Ravine said, Joy and Bubba both ain't wrapped too tight, in my opinion. No offense, Chris. Yeah, sorry, we don't want to talk about your family like that. But Jaquita and Monet talk too. Yes, we will get into that. Hey, Colton. Overcomer said the square footage is too small for 4 million. Oh, okay. Chris says shooting real estate is cool, but I enjoy recording, documenting, and more. Documentaries. And Chris says that they didn't know each other. So you're saying the aunts didn't know Keisha's mom, or you're saying Keisha's mom and Joy didn't know each other? Go ahead and clear that up for us, Chris. So yeah, so they did the whole are we gonna talk about the Monet conversation with Jaquita?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we see basically Jaquita, she pulls Monet to the side and she's like, I still feel a way about you, coming at my mama like you did. So we need to address it, right? But I do feel like they both kind of brushed this under the rug. And I get it. They were at a major event. It's a huge launch. We can't have nothing go down. However, I don't know. I was shocked because I really do feel like Jaquita just swept it under the rug, kind of. It was just like, I felt away and I know you felt away, but, and everything was heated, but I don't feel like anybody really gave any apology. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know.
And Monet basically said.
Yeah, and Monet basically said, I said what I said.
She said, sorry, not sorry.
So
again, I hate that the kids got involved in something that really ain't about the kids. You know what I'm saying? He said that the aunts ain't know either one of them. Oh, okay.
Okay. Overcomer.
So Bubba was living with somebody that his sisters didn't even know he was living with. Girl.
Well, I didn't even think about that really, B. But I mean, when you break that down like you did, that's.
So
I mean,
that
she said they was living together, but the sisters didn't know her.
That makes you wonder how long they were dating before she got pregnant.
Right.
It makes you wonder if he was living there, if he was just laying his head there from time to time. Listen. There's a difference between he living here, and he lay his head here from time to time. Never mind. I ain't trying to go that deep.
Look, I was gonna say now you get deep. You go old school, girl. You go okay.
Because again, Joy be acting like she won a prize. You didn't win the prize, Joy.
You better tell it. You better tell it.
They better hope that somebody else don't see this show and he pop up with another one at 75 years old. That's what he better hope.
Well, and then we do see Nicole, Monet, and Keisha get together. They have a conversation. Now, another thing that I did not like, and this just goes to show how nasty Joy is. Did y'all notice the part where they walked in and they were taking pictures and she said, I just want a picture with my family? And again, and Keisha didn't mind because she don't really see it for them right now, but it just proved her point. And I'm like, how are you? Don't they say that like that type of hate just wears on you? Like,
she sleep good at night, girl.
I don't get it. That cannot be
helped. She said she sleep good at night.
She said Joy said she ain't let nobody take her joy.
I just can't see that being healthy for anyone to carry that much, because clearly Keisha's not going anywhere. So it's like she has to be triggered every time she sees, and just to make it a point to exclude her. Like, you really are petty.com.
Your face. Sugar.
And Chris said he's 64. Chris, you and Jaquita should
do a hard 64.
That's a hard 64. I
ain't want to
Nina Ruth said Joy is a miserable old bat. Okay.
Good on her.
Okay, Chris. So Chris, you need to send me the information, sir. I'm still waiting for you to send me the information so I can get in touch with your wife, so we can talk to her.
Joy looked like she just don't care, shaking my head. Yeah, Raven, it's terrible. But anyway, so Nicole, Monet, and Keisha, they have a conversation. Nicole just wants to check up, see how Keisha's doing, make sure she's okay. And basically says, we're gonna be sisters no matter what. It's not a half sister, not a you know what I mean? We sisters, all right. And Monet says that she wants them to continue to build their bond. Despite them maybe growing up differently, and they all agree they want a better relationship with each other despite the issues that they have with the parents. So I was like, well, that's a cute scene, and I like seeing Nicole step into her big sister role and be that not only for Monet but also for Keisha. So
that's messy Capricorn moon, but I like it.
Ooh, out here giving Chris ideas.
I think it's a good idea.
That DNA surprises,
right? I like it though. I like it.
I'm just saying. And then we talked about the Bubba and the Joy coming, and then basically it just pretty much ended.
That was kind of it. Jamisha said her thank you.
Yeah, she gave a speech
to Granny. I mean, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, but so go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, you good. I mean, that really was it. Jaquita trying to get into this house. She want health, wealth, and all the other things. And really, it ends with Chris leaving us on a cliffhanger because he said he want to do everything his wife want to do, but he feels like he needs to leave Brayton Real Estate Group to do that. And I said, well, Chris.
Well, we already knew
that. Chris said, I started a service to record family history so people know their roots. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look, he said we gonna get that house. My wife is on me.
I know that's right.
This is real family issues. It
Right,
absolutely
he said she's ready for this house. I know that's right. You
and
know, I'm gonna
overcome-
ask. Listen, when I do my interview, you know, I'm gonna ask her. So, did you get your house here?
right. And look, she better tell us, girl, we got the keys. Well, you know, look, I follow her, so I'm pretty sure it'll be on the gram when she had holding her with her sign. I'm sure it'll be on the gram. Mina Ruth said, I hope it comes out that Joy's husband does have another child / kids.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, good.
Y'all are mean.
Only reason and I'm not gonna say I agree.
Capricorn moon. Goodness.
Look, I'm not gonna say I agree with Mina, but because for you to be that bitter over one. But see, the problem is, only reason I wouldn't want that to happen because clearly there's enough trauma with just this situation with Keisha. So imagine if they were to find out or continue to find out as they get older that they still have other siblings. Like that would just, I could only imagine what that would do to them. I can only imagine. But yeah, y'all. So any last words? Anything to add?
I just want to say Capricorn moon, that's some earth sign shadiness. That's what that is.
I just want to say that I really enjoyed the show. I think it was a great show. I hope it comes back, but I hope they don't ruin it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, I agree. I definitely hope.
I hope we get a confirmation about homeboy cheating, so I can finally, stop getting the looks that I get and say it's the truth. I told you so.
Well, you know what's so funny. So, one of our subs, shout out to LTV. He did his recap, and he said his last recap. He said, I actually am starting to believe that Larry might be doing something. And I said, oh, don't ever let Nails hear you say that. I said, don't ever let Nails hear you say that.
I mean, I feel like this point is common sense.
But
well,
he gonna go off.
Homeboy, Larry.
Look,
Chris, Chris, walk away. Don't walk into that. Chris,
walk away.
Let that go. Don't do it. Don't do it, Chris.
She don't see it. She don't see it for Larry.
Don't walk into it, Chris.
Larry.
Walk away from the light. Walk away.
Walk
Caroline,
away.
walk away. Walk away, Caroline.
Y'all funny. But yeah, y'all, we want to thank y'all. We really do appreciate y'all showing up each and every week on y'all Good Friday night to come and hang out with us. And as you know, we are moving on to the Love and Marriage Detroit after this. Like I said, I don't know how much it's gonna give.
I want to say Chris got real quiet when we said Larry, but go ahead, continue.
Oh, you are funny.
Because I told Chris, don't say nothing. I told him, don't say nothing. Just
look, Mina Ruth said, I was thinking the same thing about Larry too. Okay, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But anyway, so yeah, y'all, we will be back for Love and Marriage, Detroit. Hopefully,
walking out.
Hopefully, exactly. Put your church finger. Hey, Chris, put your church finger up and walk away. Right. I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Y'all are so funny. Hopefully, it's better than last season. And if not, at least we can come here every week and give you a kiki and a ha about what it's not giving. So yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate the support. Right. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure that you're subscribed to both channels, Really BT Reviews and Shadeinthecity.
And hit the notification bell. And make sure you are back here for our live September 19th for my birthday.
Yes, because we will be celebrating the Virgo. It's Virgo season. If you guys
It's your birthday, girl.
It's your birthday. All right. And if y'all I did post Nels's
we did enjoy the season, Chris. Unless you talk.
Yes, we did. We did enjoy the season.
We absolutely enjoyed it. I want to see it back, and I hope it doesn't change. That's all I got to say.
Right. I hope it sticks to this because you do need a little bit of drama. Oh, Capricorn says she's a September Libra. Okay, so Capricorn moon goddess. That's confusing as hell.
Right. I'm confused.
I guess you're saying that's your moon. That's not your sun sign. That's your moon sign. Is it Capricorn? I'm assuming. Thank you, Ravine. Capricorn said happy early birthday. He said that we hope this this helps other families have that convo. I absolutely think when I tell you there were episodes where I literally was sitting here in tears, like it absolutely brings on conversation. And I think that that's the most beautiful. Look, she did say my moon sign is Capricorn. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, we will catch you. I ain't gonna promise next Saturday. We about to get offline and talk about that when we gonna go live to do review Love and Marriage Detroit, whether it's gonna be Sunday or when we're gonna get into it. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy football if you're into it, because that's what I'm.
Football is on right now. Hey.
Right. Look, and that's what I'm gonna be into. So yeah, but we appreciate you. And Power's back, y'all. So if y'all ain't watched the last episode, it dropped last night. Y'all make sure y'all do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Episode dropped last night.
Yeah, it should have dropped on Friday. Yeah, it drops on Friday night.
I'm so far behind on everything.
Yeah, Power came out last night. So yeah, so y'all make sure y'all join us. Y'all make sure y'all join us on Sunday with our TSF family. I believe they're going live at 6:10. So we'll be doing that in between, trying to catch the end of the four. Like I said, this is gonna be hard, y'all, because I'm really into football. So this is gonna be really hard to get y'all stuff on a Sunday. But yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.